What's up, guys? So today I'm going to teach you how to make a pizza, but I'm going to teach you how to do it as if you were broke. I'm going to teach you how to do it as if you lived in like a trailer park. We're going to call this garbage can pizza. It's a pretty simple recipe. It's also, if you can get a hold of most of the ingredients, you can also make this in prison. It's a struggle meal, it's a prison meal, it's a trailer park meal, it's a redneck meal, it's a hillbilly meal, it's whatever you want it to be. It's cheap and delicious and easy to make. Just takes a little bit of time. So the first thing you're going to need is you're going to need some flour because you're going to make your dough. Alright, I don't know how much that is. That looks good. Whatever. But you're going to keep this to the side, and I'll show you why here in a second. Next thing you want to do, you want to add some water. Not too much, because remember, you're making dough. So you want to make it kind of like a chewy gum consistency. Then you're going to need a knife. I don't know why I said knife. You're going to need a fork. And you're just going to mix this up. As you can see, I'm just adding a little bit of water at a time. Just a little bit at a time, because you don't want too much water and fuck this up. Just a little bit at a time. Once you get it to about like a mashed potato consistency, a thick mashed potato, that's when you're going to need the extra flour. So you're just going to add a little bit, and then you're going to get nice and dirty. Once you get it about to this, then you're just rolling it around like Play-Doh, and you're just making sure that you're getting a good ball here. And little by little, if it doesn't have this gum texture, this Play-Doh texture, just add a little bit of flour, a little bit at a time. So once you got your consistency down, take your fork and just stab it. Get it some air holes. Because this is where it's going to take some time. Alright, you got your air holes. And you're just going to let that now sit for 4, 5, 6 hours. Something like that, just to let it do its thing. And then you're going to start making your pizza. Alright, and so our dough has been sitting out for a few hours and we got it good. So now we need our handy dandy cutting board and we need to make our dough. Now I obviously have a lot more than what I'm going to use. So I need to lay this out and stretch it. So what you want to do is just kind of play with it. So you got it laid out on your cutting board as thin as you want it to get. And then you want to put some holes in it. And this is so when you pre-cook this, it does not bubble up. So got us some holes, and then you want to put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and that's just going to harden this up for you. Now while that's in the microwave cooking, you want to go ahead and prep everything else. So the ingredients you're going to want is, of course, some pizza sauce. You're going to want a green pepper and some onions, but I don't have an onion. Green pepper. You're going to need your cheese, obviously. And we're going to do a meat lovers. So what we're going to do is add some pepperoni and a summer sausage. Alright, so after the 2 minutes, we got our pizza crust kind of slightly made. Go ahead and just peel that off of that a little bit. Oh, Brett. So obviously the first thing you want to do is add your sauce. Add your toppings. I'm going to throw that pepperoni on there. Funny story. Never realized this until my son started watching it, but on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the guy who voiced Shredder was James Avery, the guy who was Uncle Phil. If you knew that, that's cool. I did not know that. If I'm wrong on that, then whatever. Add your summer sausage. Add your delicious green pepper. Last but not least, add your cheese. So now this is ready to cook, and we're going to stick it in the microwave and cook it for about 10 minutes to 15 minutes. Alright, and now it's time for a taste test. The pizza took all of actually 7 minutes to cook. So I got a pretty cool microwave for that. Alright. Cheese is all nice and cheesy. Mmm. Alright, real test. Second slice. Gotta wash the palate with a beer. Prison style pizza. Number 2, Trailer Park Pizza, Hillbilly Pizza, Struggle Meals Pizza, whatever kind of pizza you want to call this, on a scale of 1 to 10. Go with the recipe I had. You can have your own recipe now. Just remember that. You're going cheap. So whatever you want to put on there, but recipe I put on there, I'm going to give that a 6.9. Because that's how you eat it.